So we've renamed you Chef Ned Jingle Bell today.
Yes, well, Ned the Jingle Bell.
There you go.
Right. Happy holidays.
Here, thank you so much. Representing Windset Farms, of course, we know you as well from your restaurant at the Four Seasons, and you have brought an array of delightful things and also some Brussels sprouts.
Let's start with the Brussels sprouts, shall we?
Well, we'll talk about the Brussels sprouts. The star of the show today is we're making an aged cheddar and Maestro red pepper shortbread.
Okay.
Which is pretty cool. But we are also going to make...
That's those guys right there?
That's these guys right here that you were just
eaten.
taking earlier.
I had one.
They are so good, though, honestly. Like, give them a shot, and the recipe is darn simple.
Okay.
On the website. We're also doing a concerto tomato and cranberry chutney to go with these.
Okay.
And then bacon, beets, Brussels sprouts, and concerto tomatoes as well. So to start, Lynn, what I would like you to do is mix all of these ingredients. So cheddar, all-purpose flour, egg whites, grated red pepper,
butter,
and some butter.
Now,
all together.
How much do you plan your menu around the colors of the season? Because when I look at this, it's very colorful.
Yeah, that's an awesome question. In fact, we do, because at U Restaurant, we also love to do nutrient-dense, plant-based, so vegetarian, right? So we kind of start our recipes with the vegetable. So it's great with Windset because the vegetables are so awesome.
Yep.
Peppers and tomatoes, of course, this time of year, the concertos are great, and they're red, so, you know, it's perfect for Christmas time. But yeah, we eat with our eyes, and for me, I certainly love the colors, because I know that when I'm eating a color, it's good for me. Does that make sense?
It does actually,
right?
Except unless they're ketchup potato chips from Old Dutch.
There are, so mixing.
Those are good too.
Mixing.
Mixing.
This is my mixing fingers.
Really?
Don't overmix, but, well, no, keep going.
So are you suggesting Lynn should be using your fingers now? Is that what you're saying?
Well, what you want to do is really get in there. So here's the butter. Yeah, there you go, Jay. Awesome. I love it.
I should have taken off my wedding ring.
I love it.
Can you scrape that
man that gets in.
There you go.
So it's like any cookie shortbread, you know, any baked cookie dough recipe, you don't want to overmix it, because if you overmix it, it'll get tough, right?
Yeah, but you threw in a bunch of butter. How much of the butter do I mix in here, though?
You mix it all in. Mix it all in. We call it a crumble. So when the dough looks like it's crumbled together, you're done. Because then you're going to roll it into a cylinder like this. Because what you then do after you've rolled it in the cylinder, you're...
I'm just laughing at your knife cover.
Oh, it's my little Santa hat.
Yeah. It's good.
Now I know why I don't bake.
Why? Smell your hands.
Great
Smell
job.
your hands, though. It smells like butter
job.
and awesomeness. Cheese. Come on.
I like the cheese. I like the cheese.
Okay. So then you let the dough chill in the fridge and relax, and then you just cut little, like so, and then you would put them on your baking tray, taking the saran wrap off, putting them on your baking tray. Don't push them down. Sorry, but don't push them down because they'll sort of melt slightly. Awesome job. Awesome job. As they bake in the oven.
Play-Doh.
Recipes on this website, 17 minutes, 325 degrees. So then, quickly, Jay, if you wanted, you could really simply try and make a cylinder. Like, imagine you're making a sushi roll.
But this is going to be too big for that.
No, it's not, because you're going to spread it out, right? There you go.
You want to pull it?
Yep. You're making a sushi roll. And then, you know, obviously, if you continue, you use the saran wrap as your sort of...
guide.
As your guide, exactly. So now we'll keep going. Holiday parties.
Yes.
You're doing
a great job.
A pretty good job.
No.
Hey, sports is my specialty.
I know.
That's pretty good.
Well, it could be a small bat.
Yeah.
Concerto tomato and cranberry. Let's call it a chutney or a compote. So we have the concerto tomatoes in the pot. We have cranberries in the pot. You could use dark cherries if you wanted, cherries from the Okanagan if you wanted. Some dried cranberries. A little bit of balsamic vinegar. Whoa. And then a little bit of honey for sweetness, right? So basically balance, sweet, salty, sour, sour being the vinegar, and some smoked sea salt. Flavors this time of year, sweet, salty, like caramelized. You know, you want that warm flavors.
Okay.
Perfect. Boil that down. Then you've got this, which looks like so.
Delicious.
Super simple.
Yeah.
We have un minute. So let's
Right.
do the.
It's okay, we can take a little bit of time on our sports. We're all good.
Let's do the beets and Brussels sprouts. Okay, so I know you don't like Brussels sprouts, but Brussels sprouts, think of Brussels sprouts as like the vehicle for tasty things, right? So, tasty things
Why don't you
being,
just have tasty things on their own?
Lynn just wants bacon, Ned.
because
It's delicious.
tasty things need some love too sometimes. So, cooked beets, Brussels sprouts, bacon, right? Cook it down, butter, maple syrup, right?
Oh.
Okay, are we doing good for time here?
You're doing good. Take your time.
All right. So then we have a beet puree.
No, okay, so do you
Like
just
so?
bake your beets, Ned, and then put them in the food processor?
Yeah, all you do, it's basically cooked beets
Okay.
with that you then puree in the food processor. So where are we at here? We're gonna put our compote in like so. And look at this, it's like warm baked cheese, right?
That's
so this
delicious.
cheese here is like a camembert or a brie with the cheddar. There we go. I'm gonna feed you guys.
You know this is going to stay here all morning, right?
Well, I do know that, but
Okay, good.
still got it.
Excellent.
Look at
Thank
that
you.
loveliness.
That looks delicious.
Mr. Janauer,
You're a good man.
Merry Christmas.
How long are we doing the
It's
Brussels
hot,
sprouts
it's
for?
hot, it's hot.
That's good.
Ooh, that is hot.
Brussels sprouts. Oh, that's it. That's basically done because the bacon was already crispy, right? And then you just put
So
that.
you just coat it. Now those Brussels sprouts, you cut them in half, or did you cook them ahead of time?
Cut them in half, blanch them slightly, and some.
Wow.
Just so that there's a nice color on them, like so. And look at that, the color of the concerto tomatoes, the beets. These,
you.
honestly, these are addictive. You'll make them and people will just snack on them all day. This freezes really well, right? So you can make it ahead of time.
All right.
Merry ho ho ho.
Thank you so much, Ned the Jingle Bell.
There you go.
All of our recipes, as always, are on our website. You Restaurant at the Four Seasons open for Christmas brunch and Christmas dinner.
Yep, Christmas brunch, Christmas dinner. And we will have this concerto tomato and also these on the brunch
colors are
buffet.
beautiful.
Lovely. All of our recipes on the website, globalnews.ca/BC. Look for Weekend Morning News, and that's where you can get these delicious recipes.
That is
Thanks.
delicious.
Very good. All right. The bacon was good. Thanks, Ned. Merry Christmas.
You could put bacon on the
Oh, I will. Don't worry.
pepper shortbreads. That's
Wait for the
sure.
break. Thousands of shoppers heading to malls across the country today trying to find last-minute gifts. A family in Texas will also be busy helping spread the love across the U.S. We'll explore.